Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Morris is out there with Jackson, and it's Clark in at the center position. And with all the pressure that rests on MP, Greg, he knows he'll be judged on one thing, and one thing only, winning.
And that's the case for all franchise players. Can you deliver a title to your team? And MP is very much aware of this and won't be distracted from his main goal.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now, here's Avdia, covered by MP. And Jones has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Three-pointer. And MP with the basket on the assist by Morant. MP's got 5 points so far. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Right side Bagley. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Up top, Morris. Goes back up. And the layup by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Morris dishes to Morant. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now, here is Morris. He's got 5. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Team foul.
Avdia with it. Jackson on him. And finished off by Avdia.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Morant passes to MP. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morris has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies. Jones against Morant. Bagley the screen. Jones kicks to Bagley. Pass to Kuzma. Over in the corner, Avdia. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Passes to MP. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Another miss by MP. Wizards trail by 7. Basket Poole.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Nice ball movement by Washington. It's Jones on the wing. Guarded by Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant passes to Morris. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Bagley. 11-point game his last outing. Kuzma kicks to Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley with a screen on Bane. Jones, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Morant outside. No good on the triple. For Washington, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. 8-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Morant finds Jackson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the pass to MP. Back to Jackson. He feeds it to MP. Can't cash in from close range. Jones for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And superb job by Morant there.
MP has been leading the charge for the Grizzlies. And it was from 3. Check in for the Wizards. Tyus Jones comes in for Wright. The Grizzlies also making a change. MP's checked in for Williams. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And that one, good.
The clever floater, right? Marcus Smart putting the right amount of touch on what is really a tough shot.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Kispert. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Avdia. And it's Jones in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Pass to Kispert. Here's Jones, guarded by Smart. There's the feed to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
Smart dishes to Morris. The tray. Good, and Smart gets the assist. MP's got 14 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter. Actually, that right hand is smaller, too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. Now Jones, following the three-point attempt by MP. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Smart passes to Morris. Launches it. Again, the miss by Morris. Wizards trail by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync, good luck trying to stop them now.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Rebound, Washington. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
For the Wizards, Bagley, he's checked in for Corey Kispert. And Poole subbed in for Landry Shamet. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Marcus Smart.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Pass to Bagley. Kuzma outside. Outside, Jones. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's MP. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just a good job here in the second, pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
And you guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy just always in hustle mode, every play trying to do more for his team.
From the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Kuzma outside. And again, Washington no good. And so it's Memphis in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Well, they're struggling with the three ball, yet they keep firing them up. Like, you got a choice, you know. You could try to shoot your way out the slump, or you could do something else.
You know my vote.
And switching. And that's a halftime break.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bane. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morris in at small forward. Now, here's Poole. Pass to Kuzma. He kicks to Avdia. Off target from outside. Memphis leading by 11. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies teams.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Now Jones following the three-point attempt by MP. Here's Bagley. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Morant finds MP. Takes a three. Bagley with the rebound. Wizards trail by 9. The pass to Avdia. Now here's Kuzma. The Wizards working the ball around now. Poole with it. Now defended by Bane. Kuzma outside. Misses the three. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Morris. Launches a three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Drains it from beyond the arc. Avdia's got 9.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
MP, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Poole. It's hauled in by MP. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. To the inside. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending team.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Brandon Clark. Morris passes to Aldama. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bain. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
And finished off by Bagley.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here is Morris. 22 points for him. 1:39 left in the third. No good from outside.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, then that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. And Memphis making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Down low, here's Poole. Kicks it to Avdia. Fires the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Stevens. Now Aldama. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the...
Washington calls timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in to what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. Now, he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks so much, David. To tie it up. Kispert, no good. Memphis leading. They've got Landry Shamet. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Kispert. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Bagley in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Wright, the pass to Kispert. Drills the three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by one.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside Jackson. Outside Bain. Here's MP. And the shot is long.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Smart. After the miss from Corey Kispert. Pass to Aldama. The three from MP. Washington with the rebound. Wright's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. He kicks it to Kispert. Back to Wright. Nice ball movement by Washington. And there's the pass to Kispert. Here's Wright. Kuzma with a screen on Smart. Pass to Kispert. Off target from three-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
MP, no good.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And finished off by Bagley.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
For the Wizards, Avdiaz checked in for Kispert. Poole comes in for Landry Shamet. And Tyus Jones subbed in for DeLon Wright. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Marcus Smart.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
And he makes that one.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Morant passes to Morris. Off target with his three.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant reaches to MP. Morant with the screen on Poole. Morris. MP finishes inside.
That is a huge bucket from MP. Never shies away from the tough moments.
Kuzma with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Jackson against Kuzma. Oh, and he packs it off the glass. Wow. The 3 from Poole. It's good from long range. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Listen, everyone knows what kind of shooter this guy is. Just his presence on the floor creates space. Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Washington's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Kuzma against Jackson. Kuzma passes to Bagley.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. And the Grizzlies with possession. Morant finds Morris. Another miss by MP.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Washington now. They're on a 13-4 run. Poole against Bain. Passes it to Kuzma. Here's Poole. And so it's the Wizards with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's...
Short memory. On to the next one.
All right, I'm just going to say it. When it's all said and done, MP will be the GOAT.
Versus Salt Lake City, baby. Let's get it. Important number.
Coming right up, the Grizzlies taking on the Jazz. For the Grizzlies, they've split their first 4 games, looking to build momentum and climb the standings. Jazz, Grizzlies is next. Back in just a moment. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And it's always fun to watch the next generation of basketball, RJ. The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Jackson out there with MP. And it's Clark in at the 5 spot. Now here's Dunn. And in the game with Denver, he did not play well. Pass to Markkanen. Let's go with a 3. Clark grabs the board. Here's Morant. Morris outside. Jackson outside. MP against Markkanen. Clock at 6. Buries it down low.
Oh, if you're smart, you're going to want to cover MP when he gets inside. But this man, he will still manage to outwork you.
Dunn outside. Shoots over Morant. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Jackson, the pass to MP. Drills it from deep. Morris has got 5 points.
That 3 is no problem for MP. You know he's put in the work because these shots now seem like layups.
Now here's Dunn. With the floater. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And there's Bane. That one's good. The assist by Morant.
I just love the ball movement.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Sexton. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Over Clark. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And the shot's good. He's got 7.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And the court awareness getting better with time. Sexton making an effort to pass it to teammates who are wide open.
MP outside. 3-pointer. Good. And the setup by Morant.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Morant. Finished off the break.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Kessler. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Sacramento, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, I think for the Grizzlies, they've had an intriguing start to the season. Recently, they've strung together some wins. You get the feeling that their confidence is really growing.
For the Jazz, Collins, he's checked in for Markkanen. Clarkson comes in for Porter Jr., and it's George in for Dunn. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Stevens comes in for Jackson. And in last year's playoffs, Memphis falling to the Lakers in 6, RJ.
Yeah, it was a bit of a disappointing season for the Grizzlies. They were the 2 seed, but injuries to Brandon Clark, injuries to Steven Adams, that just put them in a position that was not there for a postseason run.
Watanabe's checked in for Memphis. Got it.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. To the inside. That's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. In third, Memphis.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Poke loose. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
And Clarkson, here we go. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morris deciding where to go with it. Good D by Kessler.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the foul called on MP.
We're going out there, no let up.
Collins finds Markkanen, and here's Porter. Clarkson, right side. And that one's drained from the low block. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Clarkson just has such a good understanding of the game. He really knows how to find his shot.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
They've got Chris Dunn. Otto Porter is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Collins in at center. That's the group for Utah right now. And that one drops.
You can see the competitive nature for MP right now. He's locked in and looking to add his scoring totals on every trip down.
Porter. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. To the middle. Here's Morris. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. MP's got 16 points now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. The ball's knocked loose. That one's good for 2. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Smart outside. Here's Morris. Clarkson grabs a miss. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And Morris over to help. And he lobs it up. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. A different look for Utah. Kessler comes in for Collins, and Sexton subbed in for Clarkson. Morant, the pass to Morris. And no good. The Jazz have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Over Clark. Nice touch inside there from Markkanen.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Morris for 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
And that one's good. Markkanen's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Morris for three. Porter pulls it in. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Payne against Markkanen. Down low. Here's Porter. And a missed layup. And the first half now in the books. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 13. And will step away briefly, but gets you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
The Cavaliers aren't at their best right now. With Donovan Mitchell out, they're missing the heart of this team. He plays with such...
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Grizzlies.
It's impressive.
And that is going to do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end and is just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James was the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I had ever played with.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's MP in at the 3.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Kessler down low. Defended by Jackson. Here's Dunn. That 3's off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting about 56% in this one. Well, you really can't say enough about what Jaren Jackson Jr. has done since entering the league, RJ.
Yeah, B.A., not only is he a walking bucket, but opposing offenses have to account for how good he is on the defensive end. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year.
Porter with a screen on Morant. Dunn attacking. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Kessler with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Utah.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Kessler passes to Porter. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Jaren Jackson, number 1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
And stolen by Markkanen. In transition, here they come. He stops, he pops. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. Outside for Porter from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Inside, here's MP. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Porter. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Pass to Sexton. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Now here's Porter, hounded by Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. Dunn's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Again, MP missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you. Dunn, the pass to Sexton. Outside Porter for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Porter's got 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. They double him with MP. Pass to Kessler. Here's Porter. And here's Markkanen. Clark covers. Now here's Sexton, outside Porter, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. He's checked in for Utah. Morris, he's checked in for Memphis. Bane comes in for Morant. Here's Jackson, pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. MP outside. There's the triple. And another miss by Memphis.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Collins and Kessler playing up front. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. And it's George in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Well, Richard, since 2011, the Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
MP's shot is good.
So tough to distract. Shots like this just demonstrates MP's focus and poise under pressure.
Oh, and Markkanen finishes.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Nice shot by Morris.
The D's got to be aware of MP. He is always ready to fire.
Pass to Markkanen. Oh, look at the flush from Markkanen.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
A different look for Utah. Porter Jr., he's checked in for John Collins. Collins Sexton comes in for Clarkson, and it's Dunn in for George. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Smart. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Dunn outside. Pass to Markkanen. Fades away. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And offensively, Markkanen is in the zone. He's using his size well, and the defense hasn't had an answer.
Morris can't hit. And so Porter will bring it up for the Jazz. 11-point game. Markkanen against Morris. Markkanen outside. That one a little long. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Morris against Porter. Morris can't hit.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Morant finds MP. Back to Morant. Porter against Morris. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Porter. Utah trailing here. Oh, got a piece of it. Back to Sexton. Here's Dunn. And Morant clears the board.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Dunn, the pass to Sexton. Kessler with it. Clark covers. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
MP outside. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. Morris has got 30.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game.
Let's go, MP. That's how you do it.